There have been recent reports of attacks on bikers and hunters. Additionally, there have been sightings of bears causing trouble at picnics and even inside stores. There have been incidents of bears fighting wolves and dogs. In this video, I will show you some unusual, surprising, and frightening bear moments you should not watch alone. Let's get started. Suddenly, a group of bikers rode into the woods and were drawn to a bear that was hiding in its den. Suddenly, the bear jumped out and scared one of the bikers. Fortunately, the author of the video reacted quickly and frightened the bear, which helped to resolve the situation. Encountering in Alaska, and the bear ran away, but the situation was very dangerous and tense, and this bear came to the people itself, or rather it came running. They decided just in case not to move and not to flee. Otherwise, the brown bear would have caught up with them for sure. However, the bear just ran past, turned around and headed toward people again. Everything ended okay because the video got on the internet somehow. Right? Balcony. Encountering a bear on the ground can be an unnerving experience. However, if you think you're safe standing on high ground while the animal is down below, think again. Bears are excellent climbers and can easily scale trees and even balconies, as demonstrated in this video. The man in the video forgot about this and leaned toward the bear, prompting it to climb up towards him. He quickly ran inside and closed the door. This experience taught him a valuable lesson to always keep a safe distance from these skilled climbers. Speaking of climbing, check out this video of a black bear effortlessly scaling a tall tree. It proves just how high bears can climb and how easily they can move up and down. It's even possible for them to hunt birds by reaching their nests through this incredible ability. Car door. Bears also know how cars are designed. They often break into them or simply scare drivers. That was the case here. The driver knew not to underestimate bears, so he blocked the doors as one of the bears tried unsuccessfully to open it and get in. Yes, of course, a baby bear is not the same thing as an adult angry bear. It couldn't hurt anyone at all, but its mother was nearby, and it would certainly help its cub hunt people. Hunting. In this footage, we can see hunters being hunted by a black bear. This species of bear is known to attack humans as a source of food. The bear waits for a moment before rushing towards the hunters. To scare it away, the hunters had to fire shots in front of the predator, and luckily, it worked. Aggressive bear and dog. In this footage, the bear immediately retreats. It runs out of the woods, and as it turns out, it's running from the dog. It's not every day you see a dog chasing a bear, but the bear is not as simple as it looks. It turns around, and now the dog has to run away from it. At the same time, the bear is scaring people. They thought for a moment that the predator is running at them, but it was only interested in the dog. I wonder if it was one of the people's dogs, or did the bear have a conflict with a stray dog? Write in the comments, what do you think? Wolves. In this video, a grizzly bear is seen confronting a group of wild wolves. At first, the bear is minding its own business when a couple of wolves approach it. Gradually, more and more wolves join in and get closer to the bear, which makes it nervous. The bear starts to chase the wolves away, but they also begin to chase the bear. The bear has to be quick and agile to avoid being bitten by the wolves. At one point, the wolves completely surround the bear, but it manages to repel all attacks and show the wolves that it won't be hurt. Eventually, the pack retreats and the bear is left alone. Brave dog. It's hard to imagine how the author of this video felt when his dog ran toward the bear. Despite its modest size, the dog's hunting instincts kicked in, and it decided to challenge the bear. The bear would have crushed it like a tin can. Fortunately, the dog still obeyed its owner, who was calling hard for it, so there was no tragedy that day. Dog versus cubs. In a remarkable display of courage and determination, a dog fearlessly stood up to several bears. However, the bears were mere cubs, and they scampered up a nearby tree in fear upon seeing the dog. The mother bear, who was nearby, quickly rushed towards the dog upon hearing the cries of her cubs. Despite being cautious and retreating, the dog refused to back down and continued to bark at the bear, trying to intimidate it. The dog's bravery was truly admirable, as it relentlessly stood its ground against the much larger and more powerful animal. Eventually, the dog decided to retreat, but its courage and bravery will be remembered for a long time. Picnic. What can ruin a good picnic outdoors? Bad weather? Pesky mosquitoes or wasps? And what about a bear? A group of people were celebrating a birthday when suddenly a bear arrived. It scattered everyone and took over the whole table. The bear wanted to join the people for the meal and congratulate the birthday boy. It's unknown whether there was congratulation from the bear, but it managed to have a snack for free. The bear ate some nuts. Got scared. It's not surprising that people get scared when they see bears. But what's interesting is that bears themselves can also get frightened by an unexpected encounter with humans. Let me give you an example. Imagine a bear walking carefree along a building, and a man suddenly comes around the corner as carefree as the bear. They practically bump into each other, and they both get frightened very much. The bear, however, decides to go back, probably to calm the poor man down. But by then, the man must have hidden in a safe place. Fence. It doesn't look like anything's going to go wrong when suddenly you hear a noise behind the fence. You decide to look and see what's there, and you see bears. The author of this video is in just such a situation. What's especially frightening, there was an adult bear with its cub on the other side of the fence. So, the female reacted so sharply and tried to attack the man and protect its cub. Well, at least it didn't climb over the fence, and this happens sometimes. Chasing. In Florida, there are plenty of pythons and alligators. However, it's not very common to come across bears. But don't take my word for it, see for yourself. Recently, a black bear was caught on camera chasing a family. The couple quickly ran into the house, but their dog hesitated for a moment. Luckily, the dog managed to get inside the house just in time, and the bear's hunting plans were foiled. The situation could have been tragic if they hadn't had a place to run and hide on the same road. In this case, a tourist ran into a bear on an empty road. The situation is almost hopeless. There's nowhere to run, and if the man tries to do it, the bear will get angry and definitely attack him. The already frightened tourist was even more frightened by the bear as it lunged toward him. Fortunately, that was the end of it, but who knows, maybe after the camera was turned off, a real battle unfolded from which the cameraman emerged victorious. No attack. Upon reaching the location, a group of tourists finds themselves standing on a picturesque hill surrounded by lush greenery. As they enjoy the scenery, a grizzly bear suddenly emerges from the woods. The tourists quickly realize the danger and start to shout and wave their hands in an attempt to scare away the bear. Despite their efforts, the bear remains unfazed and continues to advance towards them. The tourists, now more frantic, continue to shout and wave their hands. The video ends at this point, leaving the outcome unknown. It is fortunate that the bear did not appear to be aggressive, allowing everyone to go their separate ways unharmed. Italy. Remember when I said that bears were unlikely to be found in Florida? We made sure that wasn't the case, but this is not the most unexpected place. You can find a bear even on a street in Italy. The author of the video was shocked when he encountered the predator on a usual walk. The bear itself, however, did not seem to expect this either. They both became frightened, so they pretended they'd not seen each other. Close encounter. Bears rarely attack people. Even if a person is nearby, it's not certain that a bear will attack them. In this case, a group of 10 people were hiding in the bushes by the road in Alaska, but the bear chose to pass by instead of attacking them. The bear was not interested in hunting, which left everyone slightly shocked. Nonetheless, they were able to capture some unique footage of the encounter. Car. People usually warn about the approach of a bear in advance, but the girl who shot this video for some reason decided that it would be better to tell about it at the very last moment. She shouted to the guy in the car that the bear was near when the animal was literally a couple of feet away. There's a bear. Luckily, the bear turned out to be just curious. It watched as the guy locked himself in the car, wandered around the parking lot for a while, and left. Chased away. Do you recall how bears can get frightened of humans? There was a recent incident where a bear approached the house porch and attempted to take a bag. However, the homeowner shouted loudly and startled the predator, causing it to quickly retreat into the woods. Unfortunately, this was not enough for the person recording the video, who decided to confront the bear. He berated it and even chased it away with a mop to keep it off his property. Grocery store. In the video, you can see a bear entering a grocery store in search of food. Usually, bears tend to create chaos in such situations by destroying storefronts or even attacking people, but this bear was different. It entered the store a few times, took only what it needed, made little mess, and even allowed the person to capture some funny footage. If I had made the video, I would have been happy to let the bear visit the store occasionally for some free treats. That's all for now. Let me know which bear moment you enjoyed the most by leaving a comment. Thank you for watching and see you later.